Hi, welcome back. In this video, we are going to be looking at placement and budget and schedule. Now, this placement enables you to show your advert to the right people in the right place where you want your advert to appear. By default, it's automatic. So this enables Facebook system to display your advert randomly to places where your advert may perform best. So they decide where it appears when you set it automatically. And most times, if you're trying to reach maximum number of people, this is the best option for you automatically. You just leave it like that. But if for any reason you want to, show your advert to just a particular placement or a particular place, then you can manually click on this and then choose where you want it to appear. So here are the feeds here. The platforms is Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, and Audience Network. So, but the placement varies because Facebook has under Facebook we have feeds, Facebook news feed, Instagram, Marketplace. All this Facebook belongs to this Facebook platform. Then if you want to check Instagram, it's still there. So we have Instagram Explore, we have Facebook group feeds, a lot of places. So basically you can just select by platform disable. So here you are disabling Facebook platform completely. You don't want to show it to Facebook platform. So these ones are not available for you to select. This is done by Facebook. And you want to disable Instagram. You just want it to show on Messenger alone. Hey, or you want to select it first on Instagram. So if you want to show your advert on Instagram alone, all you need to do is untick this and leave Instagram. So Instagram has the it's where you're going to be running your advert on. Only people on Instagram will see your advert. So here, Instagram feed, still on Instagram, Instagram Explore. These are places. So if you still don't want it to show on Instagram Explore, you can untick and let it show on only Instagram feeds. Then here we have Instagram stories. I don't want it to show on Instagram stories, so it's going to show on Instagram feed by default. So these are options. Okay, you want to select Facebook and disable Instagram. You don't want to waste your money to show it to Instagram users. Then you can untick this and allow Facebook to have the reach for your advert. Now basically I recommend you set it automatically here so you can get maximum, show your advert to maximum number of people. The next step is, this is where you specify how much. Now remember, this budget and schedule will actually affect the amount of people you're going to reach. One thing here is when you're setting the amount, notice something here, the reach. So this 3,900 per day will guarantee you like around 1.7k reach per day. That's too much. So let's say you're setting up your campaign, although this is not really correct. The results here varies. It's just like an estimate. Most times it's higher than this figure, and if it's performing poor, very bad, it will go below the estimates there. So let's say I want to set my target to 700 per day. So I'm reaching 759 to 2.k. What Facebook is trying to do here is to give you the lowest possible results, so you don't blame them as, hey, they promised this and they don't. Most times I've gotten like up to even 10,000 reach per day with just 1,000 naira. 10,000. So this will actually vary, and this is just like an estimated reach for you to see how and how much people you're going to be reaching. So you can set a lifetime budget or daily budget. Let's say a lifetime budget can be the total amount you want to spend completely. So you want to set it here. I want to spend only 9,000 naira from a particular range of time, 23rd of May to to 24th or probably 27th. So here Okay, so they're telling me my budget must be at least 13,000. So because this budget, there's a minimum amount you can spend on Facebook, which is around 360 naira also. So if I reduce the time frame to 24 to, this is June, okay, May to 31st, I think this should be okay. So it's showing me your ad will run until Sunday 31st, and you spend total this lifetime budget. So that is how it works, but most times I go with daily budget. So I want to tell Facebook how much I want to spend daily. I want to spend just 700 naira daily, and I want it to start around 23 to 31st. So Facebook will tell me your ad will run for 8 days and you spend 5,600. So you understand this value, you know your money should be 5,600 naira totally from this 23rd of May to 31st of May. That is how it works. Now, if you don't want this advert to actually end on this set date, you can just run continuously. It's, as long as you have money, it will keep on running until you decide to stop the advert yourself. So they will tell you, okay, what you're spending per week is 4,900. This is an average. So you can times it by the number of weeks that you are looking at to run this advert. So let's say we want to run 700 naira per day, and we want to run it continuously without setting an end date. So the next thing that is that about this. Bid control is a strategy used for a kind of a hard to sell products, and if you have an idea of how much, of course you're using bid. The strategy is auction. It's just like when you go to when you go to an auction place and people are bidding for a particular product. So you want to bid your own amount, but you want to set a cost cap where, okay, if I used to sell a product and the conversion rate used to be like, you probably must have run Facebook advert before understanding this feature very well. So there's a cost per conversion. So most times it's go 100 naira, 200 naira. And if you want to set a cost cap, maybe you just want to set 100 naira. So it shouldn't go above 100 naira to get the most without bidding more than 100. So Facebook will limit the bidding to 100 naira in getting a particular conversion that you need. This is that about it, but I would suggest you leave this. This is not useful at the moment. This is for advanced Facebook marketing, Facebook ADS, and we'll try to create a course on this bid control and optimization for ad delivery. So here, if you want to optimize for leads, you want to optimize for leads, you want to get more leads. So you tell Facebook, okay, I want this to be leads. Now what leads means is that you want people who will actually give you their phone number or whatever contact details that you need. But then I would suggest we go to this conversion, because you want people to actually chat you up. Then you can actually use the options that we have in the last place of this advert. You're going to see why we need this conversion as optimization for our delivery. Very, very important. So by default is even ticked by Facebook, and we're going to leave it at that. So the next thing is you go on continue, and you're done with that. So in the next video we're going to be looking at this. So back to our schedules, we'll have a review of what we just did. First, we set up our placement. There's nothing much to do here, except for any reason you want to advertise only on Instagram or Facebook, so you can come here. By default is selected here, and then in this place, most times the only thing you need to do is set your budget here, which is 800 for instance now, and then decide if you want it to start running from a particular date, 23 to 30th. You just want it to stop automatically without having you to stop it, which your ad will run for 7 days. So this is the reason why you are going to set a start and end date. But if you don't have any option for that. You want to be running your advert until you are satisfied with the result, or you want to turn the ad off, then you can use this daily budget. So that's why it's there by default. And that is that about budget and schedule and placement. So in the next video, we are going to be looking at the creative, the ad set. This is the actual advert. All these things are the setup and then the campaign. This is the ad set we left, and we're going to be looking at the advert itself in the next video.